Larry Page, Sergey Brin, Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook, now known as Meta, Steve Palmer or Baumer, and Warren Buffett. 99% of global incomes fell and was taken from the World Bank. But this small percentage of people transitioned from billionaires to trillionaires. And it also states, according to ABC News, that the calculations indicate that the wealth of the world's billionaires increased more since C19 than it has in 14 years. And I've been telling you all this is the biggest wealth transfer. I've been telling you all why people have been getting sick. Because a digital system is coming in. And as Trump said, the invisible enemy, and towers had to be placed to bring in this new digital monetary system. And so now, in 14 years, and as Dan Pena says, what are you going to tell your kids and your grandkids that you were doing the greatest wealth transfer that ever experienced? You're going to say it's the government fault? You're going to say it's inflation? Or you going to take action? See that number of cash flow that you see on the screen? Right now, this home-based business gives people an opportunity to work from home during this pandemic, and they have a special of $129, and you still got people twiddling their fingers, not taking massive action. You can't invest in real estate right now. It's overpriced. People can barely make groceries. And guess what? The school system shut down. Now you have increased fruits and vegetables because of this new jab mandate. What you gonna do? Complain? You gonna sit at the barbershop and complain? Sit at the beautician and complain? Go to church and complain? Or you go to church and slob and cry and blow snot out your nose? I saw a pastor today that spit in his hand and laid hands on somebody. Are you going to take real action steps to get you real results? I did a live stream a couple of days ago that God is proactive towards people that are taking action. See, begging and borrowing through prayer is low vibrational energy. When you can just ask the inner spirit within you, the infinite creator, to give you infinite wisdom and the courage to make the decision that you need to make. So you can position you and your family to be a part of this wealth transfer. So let me break down the Wizard of Oz, what the Wizard of Oz really symbolizes, what it really means, as I talked about the straw man who had no brain and how people are straw man through their birth certificates. You're called the straw man. The government, United States, went in debt to the Federal Reserve in 1933, and your birth certificate was created as collateral, as well as your Social Security cards. That's why on your Social Security cards, your birth certificate and Social Security card, your name is in all caps, because you are considered collateral, not a person or corporation, to the Federal Reserve. You are their slaves. That's why you are highly taxed. But also on the back of your Social Security card, the same serial number format that you see on cash money, on dollar bills, you see that same format in red on the back of your Social Security card. So Dorothy's silver shoes, they were silver, I think, in some later renditions of The Wizard of Oz, they changed them to ruby red. But Dorothy's shoes and its original versions were silver. that represents money, silver and gold, silver, physical, silver and gold. In 2011, JP Morgan hoarded up to 350 million ounces of silver. That's 38% of the world's population. Because silver is going to be used for these RFID chips, for this digital money. It's going to be used for cell phone batteries, for to store your digital money and transactions in. It's going to be used for Tesla vehicles that Elon Musk has, for calculators, for catalytic converters, for 5G Wi-Fi. So Dorothy had on the silver, and it's also for industrial use as well. Emerald City and the Wizard of Oz. Emerald City is the representation of the money factory, right? The yellow brick road is the symbolism of the gold. As so much millions of dollars of gold and silver were buried underneath the rubble of the Twin Towers during 9/11. Real money. And then you got Kansas. Kansas represents farmland, land, commodities, assets. Populism, Kansas. And you got the Tin Man, who represents industrialism or factory workers. People that works in a factory. As you all reminded me, the Tin Man did not have a heart. Straw Man didn't have a brain. And then the Wizard represents selfish political leaders. The wonderful Wizard of Oz. And people don't know. They don't know. And so people, I would even go as far as to say that I believe that the ruby red slippers that were changed from the silver slippers to ruby red probably is a symbolism, I believe, of the blood that was shed, or the killings of leaders and slaves and their blood to make America rich and to make the elites rich, the oppressed, a symbol of revolution. Through the blood of people who wanted economic empowerment. So I'm signing out, right? No, we have a lot of people in, but what people don't understand is when I give a live stream with this much information and detail, it takes a lot of energy out of me because it requires a lot of teaching. And then, even sometimes you get opposing forces to come in to throw me off track, to say things, to do things. But for most of all, to make, comments that makes no sense, as serious of a topic that this is. And then you have the Wicked Witch, who uses oppression and oppress the people of Oz. And the Lion, who did not even have courage. Didn't even have courage to take action. Didn't even have courage to do anything different. The cowardly lion. But one thing I want you all to think about and ponder upon. Dorothy was a woman that brought all of these characters to freedom, or all of these people that are metaphors for what's going on in this real world. A woman led them. And when they pulled the curtains back, they saw that the wicked wizard was nothing but a small, right? Paula said, get the lights up. was a small, insignificant being that was no threat, but the curtain had him shielded. And when the people learn their inner self, when the people learn the power of unity, the power of collaboration. See, I tell people all the time, see, I get these so-called smart people that come on my channel, and he's no longer in the room. I've asked him questions 2 times. Let me see. He's removed himself. That he stated that I don't even see his comments anymore. That black people, oh, here he is, the Negro problem solver. Blacks have their own government now. I asked this person twice to elaborate on that. I have not gotten an answer. And see, this is the difference between me and other people, most people. I don't want to be the smartest person in the room. I don't. I understand the power of networking and masterminding with other people. I don't want to be the smartest person in the room. See, school and that formal education teaches you that if you work solo, you can be an AB student, and in that world, you are deemed as smart and intellectual intelligent. But the school system is set up to make you good employees, not good entrepreneurs, where there's little creativity, little right-brained thinking, little stimulation, and no cooperative learning opportunities. And so people don't know the power of working systems and working with people through energy, frequency, and vibration to increase their cash flow status or their economic status. So I don't want to be the smartest person in the room. Guess what? I want to be the most sought out person in the room. Not the smartest. I want to be the most significant and sought out person in the room. That when people enter the room, they say, hey, there's Crypto Queen. I need to connect with her to improve my life spiritually and financially. See, you can be the smartest person in the room, but if nobody knows your name, let's get back to the Golden Girls. Let's get back to the Golden Girls theme song. I talked about the weather and the Golden Girls. Oh, no. That's Thank You for Being a Friend. I'm wrong. This is Cheers I'm talking about. Cheers theme song, not Golden Girls. That says, I want to go to a place where everybody knows your name. And they're always glad you came. Right? That's where I want to go. Because I can be the smartest person in the room, but if nobody knows my name, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I want to be the most sought out and significant person. Philip Timms, thank you for the 1111 super chat. Your giving is blessed. It will return to you 1,000-fold according to Deuteronomy 1:11. It will return to you in 1,000 increase increments, and it is blessed by divine right. The infinite spirit, infinite power that works through infinite wisdom and love will bring that to you, maybe through expected and unexpected sources.